The Iowa State Meteorology Department's team of forecasters keeps you ahead of the next weather system. Size Eyes on the Skies starts now.
Welcome back, everybody, to Size Eyes on the Skies. I'm joined with Joshua Alland here. Josh, how's it going outside?
How's it going outside? It's going excellent outside.
It's good.
It started out foggy this morning, cold. It seemed like it was going to be another yesterday.
It was indeed.
But it was not another yesterday. It was definitely really warm, but muggy and windy. I think a lot of people liked it, though, since it felt like summer conditions. The wind and humidity, probably not so much, but the temperature, yes.
Yeah, and it really warmed up. I believe the temperature was 72 and the dew point was 70 this afternoon, and that is humid. Let me tell you, that's tropical humid,
yeah,
and I'm sure you felt it as you were walking around, right?
I was sweating in class.
Yeah,
No
everybody was sweating.
In agronomy hall sometimes, so I was definitely sweating in there. But
oh, yeah.
I wonder if it's going to persist, though, into the future for Iowa weather, if these high temperatures will continue.
Well, we can find out about Iowa weather. We talked to Nick Krauel. Nick, tell me about Iowa weather.
Iowa weather is going to be great. You know, we didn't have a very good weekend here in Ames this past weekend. I was personally down in Kansas City enjoying the fantastic football game. Too bad we didn't win, but the temperatures out there were very nice compared to here. You know, Saturday and Sunday we did have those rainy, cool days. And then this morning kind of was a bummer as you woke up, kind of foggy.
Yeah, misty.
Really pretty misty and quiet, but then those winds came up and we got that fog out of there. It was a really pleasant, perfect day out there today. I couldn't ask for too much better weather. But if we take a look at the day planner, you can see tonight as you're going to bed, 71. The rain's going to start there not too long after midnight. We expect that front to move through, start giving us precipitation. But then again, 9 o'clock, as you're starting to walk toward class, southeast winds 5 to 10. Temperatures in the low 70s. So we move on to the afternoon at 3 p.m. Hopefully you're done with class for the day. Heading on back, rain's still persisting though. It's kind of going to be a dreary, kind of rainy day out there. So temperatures all in all shouldn't be too bad for tomorrow and continuing into the rest of the week.
That sounds just wonderful, Nick. Well, folks, we're going to take a break. We'll see you back here with Joshua Alland for weather news in a little bit. Welcome back to Size Eyes, everyone. This is Sam Schreier. Right now we're going to send it over to Joshua with weather in the news. Josh?
Thanks, Sam. Yeah, today in Iowa was really great. It was 87 degrees. The dew point wasn't so great. It was 72, so it felt a little muggy out there. But it was also a little windy. Not a lot of complaints, though. So let's see what else is making news around the country. Besides the nice conditions in Iowa, which are the three, or actually nice but humid. I must have changed it. That's what the conditions in Iowa were. Other places around the country were not so nice. The Atlantic Ocean has 2 tropical systems and possibly one more developing in the near future. Also, a possible hint that winter is coming over in New York. We'll check that out as well. But first, let's see what's happening over in the Atlantic. We have Igor, a Category 1 hurricane, started out in the western coast of Africa. Now over towards the United States. It will not affect the United States. It's going to be going east. Same with Julia. Julia is moving completely east. Julia is a tropical storm, which winds are about 45 miles per hour. Igor has winds sustained about 75 miles per hour. So it's just keeping that hurricane strength right now. Down over by the tip of Africa, we are expecting new development, though. There are 80% chance of new tropical systems to develop. So we'll probably get another hurricane in the near future. Let's look at the places that are Mankato, Minnesota. I picked this place because it has a lot of severe weather. It had a tornado warning last week. So can we expect any more tornado warnings or severe thunderstorm warnings in the near future? I think not. Tuesday it's supposed to rain and Thursday, but overall no severe potential is happening. Other extended city is Old Forge, New York. This place has a freeze warning tonight, but then Tuesday is supposed to be nice and 67. Thursday is also supposed to be nice and pleasant. Cloudy Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday with a chance of rain, but no chance of a freeze warning after tonight. So keep those plans up tonight, and then you don't have to any other time. Let's go back to Sam, though. That's all we have for weather.
Thank you, Josh, very much. Now, folks, what we're going to do right now is we're going to go to the trivia question, I believe. So if we could pop that up on the screen. All right, here it is. How many named storms have there been this season? Our choices are A, 11, B, 15, C, 13, or D, 8. So while you guys ponder that for a little bit, we're going to send it over to Rachael Witter. Rachel, how's it going?
Thanks, Sam. And it looks like we aren't going to see any named storms hit the United States anytime soon, so that's good news. But we'll take a look at what's going on around the country here. We'll start up in the northeast. They're pretty much dominated by high pressure. There's actually a warm front that's going to push through some of the western portions of the northeast, but it looks like they're going to have bright sunny skies for at least today. And you can really see where that warm front is sitting. It's 60 degrees in Buffalo, but down to the south in Cincinnati, they're sitting at 83 degrees. So that's going to lift, maybe bring some warmer temperatures up to the northeast. And we'll take a look at what's going on in the Midwest. And this is really where the major weather for the next couple days is. There's a low pressure system that's sitting right over the Great Plains here, some areas of rain to the north of this warm front that actually lifted through our area. That's why we got those warm, humid temperatures by midday. And behind that, there's a cold front draping. We're going to see the effects of that in days to come. Looking at the temperatures here, 73 up in Minneapolis. That's where that warm front hasn't quite pushed through yet. 62 up in Bismarck, 87 down in Kansas City. That's about the weather we're seeing here in Ames. And looking down south, not a whole lot going on. They're just kind of waiting for this cold front to sweep right through, bring them some showers and thunderstorms. Pretty much as for most of the southeast. And looking at the temperatures, very nice and summer-like. 87 in New Orleans as well as Nashville. Off to the west here, 86 in Oklahoma City. And looking out west, pretty typical for this time of year. Rain up in the Pacific Northwest, high pressure dominating the rest of the area out there. Looking at temperatures, 51 up in Seattle, but there's this huge temperature gradient here, 97 degrees in Las Vegas, 88 in Flagstaff, so there's a big bullet of warm air sitting right over southern Nevada. Looking at National Next-Rad radar, here's where that cold front is sitting right now, storms in front of that. A little bit of moisture over the Gulf states, but nothing to be too concerned about. And looking at the 6 to 10 day temperatures, we're actually in an area of above average temperatures. So even though we felt 50s this weekend, for the next couple days it's going to be warmer than average. And just a little bit of the Pacific Northwest and Montana are in an area of cooler air. Looking at the precip here, dry for pretty much the entire midsection of the country here. As soon as system moves through, we're actually going to see an extended period of dry days. So that's good news for us. And it's wet up in the Pacific Northwest as usual, I'd say. And that's all for now. Back to you, Sam.
Thank you, Rachel, for that gorgeous forecast. Now, folks, we're going to take a break. Keep thinking about that trivia question. We'll see you back in a little bit.